it's Sammy on June 18th. Big day today with FOMC. We actually took 16 trades today for 375 points. Let's take a look at the day and how everything broke down. So this is our first trade this morning. This is pre-market. You can see it's about 7:30 in the morning. We've only got short time frame data, so we're going to be really cautious. We missed that nice drop to the left, but we're in here and we're going to start trailing. So that's kind of one of our new things is we trail. We always break even, but we start in a trail, and we're going to trail out with a plus 12 on the first trade. Now listen, we're working with very short time frame data. There's not actually a lot of sentiment in the market. That's why we run a very aggressive break-even strategy. We know these trades are higher risk than some of the other trades we take. That's why we protect it. We take a break-even, we move on to the next opportunity. Same thing here again. This is the next opportunity. We have a little more data, but notice we're not working with 15-minute data, 30-minute data, or 1-hour data where it's a very powerful move. So we're gonna protect that trade with that break even. Move the stop loss to break even. It's a risk-free trade. It gets hit, no problem. Next opportunity. Now here's the open. Notice to the left, a great big stop hunt down to value area low. All the data's flipping over now to the long side. We're going to jump in this trade. Same scenario, we move the stop loss to break even to make the trade risk-free. Now right when we hit the open price, everything goes crazy. The trade jams right on up to this green line and value area high for 54 points. Look to the left. We went up, we hit value area high, we came all the way back down, made this trend line, testing VPOC, testing that open price again. We got an open break, a long break right here. Our data's flipping back over to go long. You already see this is a risk-free trade with the stop loss at break even. Now we're aiming for that pink line, which is pivot. Here's the 38.2 Fibonacci. Right when we pop through it, we're gonna go ahead and lock in 36 points. Now I was gonna be done trading for the day. I came back, people were posting in our group all these wins right in this big long trade to the left. Market consolidated right here for a few seconds. Look at all that data in my favor. I get in the trade, I'm heading up to R1, that's resistance 1, that big red line up there. Now as I hit the 76.4 Fibonacci level, I'm good. I'm gonna take 32 points right here and be done. All right, now I'm going to share with you our signature soda reversal process. This is the high of day right here. These trades are a little bit more risky. It's advanced data reading. You can see we're taking short time frame data against long time frame data off of the reversal. Now you can see previous resistance is becoming support, which is why we're bouncing up. We move our stop loss to plus 4, we get hit. It's a plus 4, basically a break-even trade. Look for the next short. We're going to try this again and come through resistance. We still are only working short time frame data against that high time frame data that's still holding to the long side. So these are a little bit more advanced, maybe even a little bit more risky. That's why we'd use a stop loss to break even strategy. You can really see price struggle with that red line, which is R1. We're going to get another break-even trade, and that's okay. It's not that I'm being stubborn. I'm using this data to my advantage. It's just reversal trades are a little bit more advanced. That's why we protect those. Now we can identify a clear checkpoint here where the market is more than likely to stall. So let's get in this trade. We've got some short data. Now as I drop straight down, I'm gonna run a 29-point stop loss, and I hit plus 29 pips as we hit, plus 29 points as we hit this checkpoint. Now we're sitting here at the checkpoint. The data is kind of cycling, but our high time frame data is decaying nicely. We're gonna try and punch through this checkpoint. As we punch through the checkpoint, we're gonna drag our stop loss down to plus 10. As it comes back against us, we end up with 7 points actually. Now we're locking some seriously strong data to get through the checkpoint. We're going to go down towards value area high and that next checkpoint. Now the reason why this trade is working much smoother than the last few goes at this is you can see we have very strong data on the short time frames, and our higher time frames have all weakened, if not disappeared. This is why we protect all of those trades on the way down. So when we hit the right one at the right time, it just cranks. We got plus 43 points on this. All right, what we've all been waiting for, FOMC. Look at all that chop, the overnight high, value area high. We got a nice little trend line there. They just stopped everybody out. We're going to go long here. All right, I should have probably locked in my 30 points. The data's just short time frame data. We're going to go ahead and just lock in 26 points right here. All right, look to the left. That's where we locked in at 26 points. We're really glad we locked it in because the market pulled all the way back to VWAP. Now it's punching back through this trend line. We drew a trend line. Trend lines are great tools. Just short time frame data as we punch up through the 61.8, and this green line is deviation 1, which is why we're doing a trailing stop right now. Yeah, we'll take 50 points right now. All right, that all flipped over. Now we're working the short side. Notice how all that data disappeared. We got a little trend line right here. We're coming back through the overnight high. We're working our way down to the open price. You can see we're aggressively trailing this down. We got a plus 30, a plus 40. As this thing breaks, we're gonna actually just lock in 50 points right here. All right, so now we're getting back in because we're breaking value area low. We really probably should have stayed in that last trade. This is a little bit higher of a risk, but there's a lot of data here in our favor. No, I don't know if you saw that or not, but we hit yesterday's low Fibonacci. We actually had 50 points. I just wasn't quick enough trailing. We're still at our break even, and it's gonna take us out with a break even. That's all right. All it did was pull back. Now we got a new hour bar, the new 3 o'clock bar. We're coming back in short. All the data is coming back into Confluent. We're gonna go ahead and make sure we got that stop loss set to break even for a risk-free trade. Now this is our GAN sell zone. You can look to the left. We've already failed this point once. We're gonna go ahead and just lock in 31 points and be done for the day.